People always ask me, do I believe in a higher power? How can I talk about Enlil and Enki and Anu as a triad, which would kind of make, me some form of a person like a polytheist or a person that believes in more than one God. And I want to kind of address that in this number 11 series. And I'll just say it like this and just answer it real briefly. And just say that the number 11 is odd. And the number 2, for instance, is even. And I think that God, in any way you look at it, functions up under the odd, or the Most High functions up under the odd. Even if you consider he or she one God, it's still an odd number. So with that, I believe that the odd is the higher power here on this planet. However, I feel like the odd is the most challenging number to deal with. And I kind of want to just put that out there before I get into the Enlil and Enki story, what I'm going to talk about next. So stay tuned for more. I'm just out here finishing up, doing a little bit of trading on that Senators game that they had in the Oilers. So I was able to turn a small debt into a profit actually with that. So that's pretty much what I'm doing today, this evening. I just want you all to have a good evening and keep that thought in mind. So the odd, or going into yourself, or the singular, is where it starts. And then you have to master the even, of course, in dealing with the 2. But then eventually you move back into the odd, dealing with the triad, or the 3. So even in the Bible, it talks about, in the scriptures, that it was the Father, the Son, and then, of course, the Holy Spirit, which deals with the triune. So it's not like I'm making this up, or a triangle. And this is actually even how we built things here. So the odd is the challenging, of course, it's the challenge in dealing with the odd, because in the end, like they say, you're born alone, you die alone. So in the end, when you're dealing with the odd, until you find your triad, or your some people call it a cipher, or your triad, which is kind of like your soul group, you're stuck in the individual mode. And that's why a lot of people, even in relationships, we have challenges. Even myself went through this, so I'm not trying to, sound hypocritical, but we have challenges because we're stuck in the individual mode, and then trying to move into the collective couple mode. And then even in the collective couple mode, the control factor comes in again, which is dealing with the number C or 3, control, because it's like, okay, now you want to control this person. So then that's when you go back into the odd again. So it's an interesting topic, man, really. And I'm going to come back up with more. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Namaste.